All right, so this is the audio review for my test. This will pinpoint some of the things to look at. It is by no means exhaustive, and some things could potentially change. So I'm going to just go down the test and try to key in on some of the concepts I put on it. So the first thing is the definition of marketing from the AMA. And then we want those four, and I hit this a lot, those four orientations: production, sales, market, societal. Looking at the definitions related to sales techniques, internal capabilities, et cetera, et cetera. I put the market orientation and the marketing concept, and basically what are they on the test, pinpointing out definitions, picking out what is not part of it or what is part of it. Concepts like customer value and customer satisfaction are also on the test. So understand if somebody's doing something, what they're trying to achieve. The definitions of empowerment and teamwork used within a sentence are also on there. What's meant by on-demand marketing as well. Looking at the overall concept of being a customer-oriented firm is important. And like I said, again, these all relate to sales orientation, market orientation, customer orientation, etc. What is good value, and how does that relate to a price versus quality? So generally speaking, fair price, right? What's the strategic planning process, and how does that look within a firm? What's an SBU? And then also looking at the strategies within ANSOF, like penetration, development, etc. How to use the innovation matrix? What's an adjacent? What's a core innovation? How are they different? What's in the portfolio matrix? So the Boston Consulting Group, we're talking about the 4 elements. And could you spot one if you had to pick it out? So I do a bunch of that. Building versus holding versus harvesting versus divesting. What's that all about? And then how the General Electric model works. So what's the key underlying idea behind that? A lot of it, again, is just all pretty straightforward, high-level concepts like the marketing objectives. What's the point of a marketing plan? How does a firm get a cost competitive advantage? And what is meant by a niche strategy in marketing? What is the marketing mix, and what elements does it typically involve? And what are the 4 Ps? And could you pick out which of those which one of those strategies, one of those 4 P strategies, if you saw it? What's the pricing component all about? How do companies use it? What's a marketing audit? What's a target market? What are American lifestyles, and what does it mean overall for a component lifestyle? What does it mean? Well, how does social media impact product promotion, and what does it allow firms to do? I go into the concepts of like the generations, like I said I would. I put tweens on there, I put millennials on there, and I put Gen X on there. Could you pick them out? Could you spot them? I also did go into the ethnicities, as I mentioned in class. So concepts related to Hispanic Americans, African American consumers, and trends among ethnic markets. And then finally, we close out not really with the legal stuff, as I said, but with some of the economic concepts. So we have discretionary income, inflation, recession, depression, purchasing power. So do you know those things? Can you spot them? Can you pick them out?